Let's try some more exponents problems. We have something over something to the exponent -2. Yes, you can spread the love to the top and the bottom, and you can do all these kind of moving up, down tricks, but one quick trick is to change the negative exponent to positive, and by doing that, we're simply going to flip the numerator and denominator. So just mentally as a script, when you have a negative sign and you don't like that, you can rewrite it as positive and just flip the numerator and denominator. So this becomes y over x. So now we're going to spread the love top and bottom. So this is going to be y squared over x squared. Let's focus on number 2 now. Anything to the 0 that's exponent 0 is going to be 1. 1 times anything is itself. Anything to the 1 is itself. So really all we have to do is focus on the inside. So this question quickly simplifies to be 9x squared over 3x to the -3. So work on the numbers first. What's 9 divided by 3? The answer is going to be 3. So if someone says, I'm 9 divided by 3 years old, the person's 3 years old. Please do not put the 3 on the bottom, because then the person would be 1/3 years old, which is different. We have the same basis, x here, so all we have to do for the rule, applying the exponent law, is going to be this minus this. So we have the answer x to the 2 minus this number here, which happens to be -3. Now be careful. 2 negatives become a positive. So what we have is 3x to the 2 plus 3, which is going to be 5. So let's work on this last slightly more challenging question. Now you can decide to clean it up first, or you can even make this -2 a +2 and flip everything. I'm just going to clean up the inside first as a good habit. So I'm going to leave this -2 alone for now. Let's clean up what we can do. Bedmath says you can clean what's inside the brackets here. 5 over 15 becomes 1 over 3. So the 1 here I'm just going to not write because we're going to have possibly something up here on the numerator. Let's determine that. Let's work on the x's now. This is going to be x to the -2 minus 3. So -2 minus 3 is -5. If you become very good at this, instead of writing x to the -5, you could have wrote just x to the 5 on the bottom here. So depending, you can skip as many steps as you feel comfortable. So now what I have here is this is y to the 1. 1 y to the 1 minus -2. You can see that there's y's on the top and bottom. You're going to take the 1, because we're dividing, it's going to be minus this number here, which is a -2. So let's clean this up just a little bit more. So this is going to be x to the -5. So the x to the -5 becomes x to the 5 on the bottom here. And this becomes y to the 1 plus 2, which is y to the 3 on top. Okay, so this looks a bit more reasonable now. I'm going to use that trick. I'm going to change the 2 here, the -2 to +2, and by doing that you can flip it. Flip the numerator and denominator. Now we're going to spread the exponent love top and bottom. Now don't forget to spread the square even to the coefficient, so the 3 squared becomes a 9. So let's continue up here. We have 9x, and when you're squaring the x5, you're multiplying, not adding. Exponent bracket exponent, we multiply. 5 times 2 is 10. And now we're squaring the bottom here. We're going to multiply it. So y cubed all squared, 3 times 2 is going to be 6. And here's your final answer. Good job.